Gonna do some damage! Boomtown!
So we just covered top players leaderboards. Now I'm going to jump on over to alliances. And no surprise there, CNC Reborn is holding the #1 spot with a pretty significant lead over what we thought was an unconquerable alliance, which was Aussie Army. So it's really exciting to see this volatility in the leaderboard. We're only going to go over the top 5 today, so the Wolfpack, again, just barely out of there. Maybe not so barely. You got a little ways to go to catch up to Orient Finest. But on that note, let's take a look at Orion Finest, who's currently holding down #5 of the leaderboard on Empires and Allies. Oh, and there's the volume screen. Just dropped my phone, if you didn't notice that. Starting at #5. Orient Finest. We are United Noobs. Join us and be noobs no more. Definitely one of my favorite descriptions of alliances that I've come across yet. But you can see over the right there, they do require 6,000 medals. They are not messing around. They are sitting at 36 members right now, and they're holding down the 5th spot of the leaderboard for alliances. So these are some hardcore players. Let's give it up to them individually. #5, we got Moo. #4, and 2. #3, I mess this up every time, so Japanese characters. #2, Nicolo. And #1 from Orion Finest. We're actually going to go into Raymond Pogge's Raymond Pogge's base here and check out what he's putting down in some defensive measures. So again, this is Raymond Pogge. He's the #1 alliance member of Orient Finest, who's currently holding down #5. So congratulations to him and his alliance. We salute you here on Firepower Fridays and look forward to seeing you move on up in the charts. Alright, moving on to #4, Canada Elite. Another no stranger to Firepower Fridays. Canada Elite is an active alliance, members only please. They have 49 members currently. They require 6,000 medals, and they are in it to win it. You can see here that #5 is Duns Matter, #4 General KH4, #3 Arbunke, #2 Supreme Dictator, and #1 Lotus 69. Let's go ahead and jump into Lotus 69's base and give him a little bit of credit here on Firepower Fridays. Awesome base there, Lotus 69. Does look like you are making some damage with all the gravestones we see adorning his base. So does look like Lotus 69 has done a pretty good job of some defense, as we can see here. But again, this is all talking about the #4 spot of the leaderboard. So Canada Elite, we do salute you. Congratulations. But let's move on up to #3, Navy SEALs. Navy SEALs is no stranger to the top of the leaderboard. They've been sitting at it almost since the beginning of the game launch. And let's take a look at Navy SEALs. We enjoy our game. English is a requirement. Now it does say they have 50 members, 6,000 medals, and looks like, I mean, clearly with the name Navy SEALs, it seems like they are an American group of players, maybe, I'm going to guess. And Jazz Orts, Nas, John Mack, Pats, you all are holding down the 5 through 2 positions. And Anson, let's go ahead and take a look at Anson's base, who's holding down the top position of his alliance, Navy SEALs. So it does look like they have a kind of an X-wing design, I want to say. It reminds me of a certain, spaceship in a sci-fi movie, but this looks like a pretty daunting base. We can see some rail guns all over the place, artillery, and of course, what's under the dome, kind of tucked away in a couple corners there. So Anson, great job. We salute you in leading your alliance, Navy SEALs, to the top of the leaderboard here in Empires and Allies. However, you have been ousted by the Aussie Army, holding down #2 slot right now with 49 members and a grand total of 703,686 medals. Let's go ahead and take a look into the Alliance. Aussie Army, fight for your lives, defend your families. Seems like they have some deep morals and deep values that they're rushing to the battlefield on. I don't know. Let's take a look at the top 5. Cynthia, Alec, Nath, and Beth. You all are holding down the 5 through 2 position. Currently being led, the charge is being led, I should say, the metal charge by Guy Tan. No stranger of Firepower Fridays. Let's see what Guy Tan's base looks like today. Okay, Johnny Fever, I said nothing, right? Guy Tan, I am seeing some awesome base design here. I love the honeycomb HQ wall. That's what I'm going to call it, honeycomb HQ. I'm probably wrong. Let's see here. Getting mentioned in the chat that the video froze. I'm seeing clear connection on my side. Please, you might want to refresh your browser. Be the suggestion. Other players in the chat, please let us know if you're running into video problems. We can pause to make sure that Guy Tan here gets the proper credit he deserves for sitting on the top of the Aussie Army with 30,757 medals. We salute you, Guy Tan, here at Firepower Fridays, Empires and Allies Live. Thanks so much for playing. We hope you can again take back what was yours, which was the #1 slot. However, that has clearly been passed. The torch has been passed to CNC Reborn. Currently the #1 alliance in Empires and Allies with a grand, let's see, wait, what was their grand total? 711,446 medals. Currently they're fully stocked with members. They won't even let me in anymore. I used to be in this alliance. I think they kicked me out. No. Well, they probably should have if they're sitting at the top of the leaderboard. But CNC Reborn, we salute you. Formerly Command and Conquer. Be active. Help each other. Let's rise as one. All are united. Awesome stuff here. So, love the descriptions, by the way. Please, when you're making out your alliance name and description, remember, we can all see it. Let's keep it clean, keep it fun, and keep it competitive. So just kind of taking a look at the top of CNC Reborn, BBOJ88, LaRock PH, Samurai 2000, Caro Cartel 1979. I think we know what those bases look like, considering we saw them at the top of the leaderboard previously. So we're just going to go ahead and give a hearty salute. I think it wouldn't be fair unless we went into Tycor's base, looked at it one more time. Awesome. So again, congratulations everybody in CNC Reborn, the top 5 of the leaderboard. We salute you. Let's go back in and give one final salute. Orient Finest, Canada Elite, Navy SEALs, Aussie Army, and sitting at the top, we'll see what happens next week, CNC Reborn. Congratulations everybody. Wolfpack, 2 weeks in a row. We weren't able to review you because you're not in the top 5. Let's bump that up. Maybe 4 more members need to join the Wolfpack. You guys might want to go ahead and dive in there and see if you can help them out. So again, that does it for today's episode of Firepower Fridays.